up, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. He gets tight. Hatch it. Jim.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, breaks another. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Coming.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check nickel.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Don't let him breathe. Play that time deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Under 10.
Yeah.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey.
Say that again.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
All right, I got you.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Kill. 52. Kill. Turn up. Tight dog. Check three.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Who's up?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. And lady, and we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Crunch time, defense. And lady, 52.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and get them the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treat it as such.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Alert, alert, alert.
Allen now throwing again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Mike. 53, Mike. Man, I got you. Regular. Show it up. Check 99.
From the gun, it's Allen. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jordan Jenkins with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now it's Crowder. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
Okay. Here we go, son. 57, here we go. What time is? 4 down, check, 4 down.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 40-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What you say?
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Melvin
Yeah, the Chiefs ain't got no defense.
with touchdown number
They're all
8
offense.
on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point attempt to come here.
If the Texans offensive line stand up, this can actually be a shootout. So I'm starting to shine this week.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yes, start DJ Chark. Yes. Start that nigga.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing now is Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. Allen. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Nice, sweetheart. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. You waiting? Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
On second down, it's Gordon, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go. On three. Motion. Check. Watch the air.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Check. 53, check. 53. No, 80. Hey, let's get that ball here. Right here. Alert 3. Hey,
On first down, Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. That was close to a big play, just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
Darnold completes it. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Watch the screen. 57's the mic. Ready? Check tight. Hey,
Darnold from the red zone now. Douglas got it. Complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, check Mike 57. Ready? You Mike. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Bravo.
Now Darnold. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Allen to throw. From the gun, he'll throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. If you're just trying to get 4 on 1st down, they're ahead of the chains now.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, that is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen again. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
This is where his eyes told him everything he needed to know. As a linebacker, when you're sitting at the 2nd level and you can see everything in front of you, that play just developed right in front of him, and he got there in a hurry and made a really nice play.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Right there, 54 Mike. All day, dog. Yo, lady. Check 3. Hey, wahoo. Hold the look, hold. Mike, 54.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Lady. Ready. Smooth. 57. Mike, 57. Let's go, D. Check 4. Shit.
To throw is Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Darnold from the gun. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
After the run, now Darnold to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Good kick down there. Let me see if I'm in.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
All right, listen to this, DC. This is
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I want you to decipher this text message.
Now Allen.
Big
and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
53, check 53. Hey, Echo. Here we go.
From the gun, Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Tremaine Johnson could not be contained on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
That's my old school looking show.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Look, I'm tired of trying to join you.
You join who, me?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before the break, Darnold. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check the back, check the back. Check 26, check 26.
No, you take your jacket off. Hey.
No.
Here's Darnold. Completes this one to Meredith. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Home goal.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Still the same motherfucker guy.
Hey, we got 3 down. Red 80. Go. Switch. Check. Red 80.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And
the Jets will extend their lead.
I did.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's why I call timeout on
the uprights, and it is 28-0. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
He said he made cat. Now we're talking about DC.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Put your nuts on the concrete.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
If I ever no, really, what?
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
What the fuck, dude? Very good, daddy.
The ball's up. McCaffrey lost it, and the Jets have recovered. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you give a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
What's that? I'm saying business out with your boy, man.
Shit.
61. Match box right. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Say less.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Damn.
Start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Took a little shot earlier.
Tim Williams.
How did that hit though?
64.
Hen doggy dog.
It was. Travis was anxious too. He was ready.
He'll take a shot
That
to the
nigga
end
was
zone.
ready to line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
We
one
wasn't
in.
losing like that.
Couldn't
We
hang
lost
on
like
3rd down.
But you wasn't losing like, but you wasn't winning like that.
Always make you hold your breath a
We
little
probably
bit.
went
Felt
like
it was in the air
11 and
for a
3.
while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little
I don't
bit
know where
here.
you
This
at.
is 3rd and 10.
You offline, son.
Out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. He'll
I would
rifle
have
this
been
one
there,
deep
too.
right side. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th
Hold on, let me
down.
go step outside.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This old school nigga keep trying to. That boy shit better be fire, boy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're to get symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like
The
that.
analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hold on, hold on.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now Allen. to McCaffrey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
56. Alert! Go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Out middle. Get off the field. Let's get it go.
Here's Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
I'll be honest, I'll be fine, niggas, too, ain't gonna lie.
Hasn't been working.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
On first
you
down,
got a single
this is
one there.
McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now on 2nd and 16. Allen, he's got Jack Doyle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
oh,
turned it into much more.
what's up? I was getting red and died.
Going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there.
Yes.
Now it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been terrific so far.
No time for light.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Yeah, finish eating first.
One
Want some
quarter
more?
remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't want to eat. Let's go for it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. With this lead in the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Nah, he ain't got that fast break shit, so I'm trying to edit. Shit, what the fuck you do?
He probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
Let him know. I got it.
Now let's get effective, bro. He was kicking out green all that. And then when we go call him,
now this time he'll look to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
He's coming, double up.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go, defense.
yeah, I think he's going to pick that ball.
From the 44, Allen. And this is caught by Watkins. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Pass 85. We got double up. Pass 85. Pass 85. 56.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now fixing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I couldn't, like, it was so faded, I couldn't tell when I was playing my glass screen.
57, Mike 57.
Five.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
No,
and since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Oh, you wanted me to come down?
I tried to throw it to myself.
Slam.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Do it off the ground, okay?
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
I don't know what he was, but I'm talking about.
Hey, team 6.
Allen gonna throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Yeah, maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. Allen going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
there goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Get ready, get ready.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Oh, wow. Oh, I can do that.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few.
What is it? Oh, I missed that one though.
Right. Oh. I can do that. And how can I do this?
Well, I was like, you play some.
Skin cold, cold, soul, mold, cold, spirit, nine, light, round the door, on my cold, when I forget.
I got ball. Pay, come here. Pay, come here. Pay, come here. Pay, come
Wait,
here.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking we on offense. You saw I went to the pond. I'm like, why didn't you ain't give me the ball? Oh.
He really took a charge, bro.
Go in your room.
He got me animation. Oh, he got me.
Damn. 3 seconds. What quarter Smitty in, man?
The Madden game, done with
Ask that nigga, is he trying to run? Oh. Richard, he boom, man.
Trash said he trying to run Smitty. Yo, he can hit you. Fuck it.
Trying to run Smitty?
Who's our third? I'll play the other. I'll play the other one later. Fuck it. I do want to get on 2K anyway. That's always an option.
Please leave your message for.
Boy, why your phone going straight to voicemail? Like you didn't just call me.
I seen you. That's my fault.
Please leave your.
Dumbass probably forgot to charge his phone. We're going straight to voicemail. Wait, nah, hold on. I think you watching my shit. Hey, nigga. Get on fucking 2K, huh?
Fat jokes are mad heavy. Y'all might get mad at me. Shit, I might lose all my fat friends. Oh wait, I don't have any. So if regular fat people wear big tees with their bathing suits, you take it to the next level and probably bathe in suits. I mean, I clown him about his outfit, but his face looks like he's drowning.
Fucking, let me get this other game out the way.
So you don't have a lazy eye, you just have a lazy face around it? He rapping or he chopping the nigga up?
Nah, he rapping.
Is that Eminem?
Nah, that's another white nigga. Damn, all white niggas don't sound the same, bro.
Nah, they do. All rap white niggas sound the same. The only rap white nigga that don't sound like everybody.
Cadence like that. They always be. They always on that same.
What's that nigga name?
Like
G-Eazy. G-Eazy sound like a black nigga.
What's good, bro?
Hey, y'all know Logic is black?
Yeah. Logic is not black.
It is black. Fuck me up.
He's half white, half black.
Bro, black. Shit fucking me up.
He's half black. That's a white boy, though.
Yeah, he a white boy. He be so mad when niggas call him white.
Nigga got blue eyes, nigga.
I saw a baby picture of that boy. He looked like
but most niggas be quick to call a light skin a white boy.
Nah, not if you black. They can just call you a light skin.
It's the same thing.
You light skin, you just light skin. Like you know,
if you light skin, we can call you a light skin.
Call you a white boy, probably to be funny though. But you know, a high yellow ass black nigga.
100%.
It's all in the hair, bro. Real talk. If that shit split, you white. If your shit like a fro, you black.
No. Like Cole half black, half white, but nigga consider Cole as a black nigga.
I'm black and Mexican, and I got good ass hair.
But you a Mexican,
You're
though.
a Mexican.
You really a Mexican.
My daddy black. You look at me, you ain't gonna be able to tell I'm
But
Mexican.
if you ain't got that,
Nah, they
His daddy
actually.
black.
But my
His
birth
birth
certificate say
certificate
Mexican though,
don't
Toucan.
say black.
if you ain't got that,
Yeah, my birth
fare,
certificate say Mexican, bro. Now, or excuse me.
it's all in the hell. Like
Which,
I said, if you get that fro, that nap shit, that's black people hair. Some white
nah,
people can't do that.
cause as of right now, I lay my hair down so I get waves. But if I let my shit grow, I get big ass curls. I even get the whole Mexican mustache to go over my upper lip.
Maybe it might come with like a percentage type shit. You know, some people could be more than just two fucking. They be like Irish and fucking German and shit.
Oh, that shit white to me.
Indian. That shit
They
not
are.
white because if it is,
It's
the
white.
Indian
Irish,
people
German.
Oh, that shit's white.
that's not fair to the
Give a fuck.
Indian.
You
Like,
one skin tone the whole time. You white.
that's the skin tone. Then like all the skin tones, but not
We talking about white.
ethnically though. Indians are Indians black?
Indians far
Yes.
from white.
And
Yes.
and fucking Ethiopians, Arabs. They're gonna say Arabs black because their skin brown.
That shit too.
That was for you. That hit off him. That was for you. I don't know why he was finna throw himself away. I forgot I could go back there now.
I ain't gonna lie, them Indian women be fine and shit. Though I like being Indian, but
Especially the thick ones.
Seen some fine
they
ones.
be that they be their natural pretty shit. But they ain't got hair like that. They ain't got hair like that nigga. Though.
Come on, okay.
I was already. Oh,
That's a little too big.
it was.
I think you agreed to limitless range in the red.
Oh, not last night.
Yeah, what you was ball? You just don't realize how much you was balling.
I did. Ah.
You really don't realize, bro. Like you was literally shooting damn near 90% every game we was playing. So.
That's only because when niggas be in that zone, I'll be able to break out every time. That's a 2-man play. Always, whoever at the 2, he go always go. Nigga playing in the zone. I ain't get no rebound. Fuck on. Oh.
Wow,
Why he
you
did
did
this
that animation like you was finna green and everything.
They always do that.
Whoa, he been bricking all day, so.
I'm coming around the loop.
What the fuck PJ mean, fool?
Ooh.
Bro, you cannot give me Marlon Bill, bro. You can't give me this bill, bro. It's too. Oh man. Once you get takeover, you do the little dribble like
What? Boo boo? Huh? Yeah, boo boo? Come here. You sat there and shit and you know you had the boo boo. Why you go to the pot?
Let me hear that beat. What we about to eat?
Go get a diaper. What are you about to eat at? And that shit just pissed me off. This nigga laid down right there and shit and then gonna tap his ass like he's shitty. What are we about to eat at? Oh, that shit just made me so fucking hot.
And so you gotta start potty training.
Come on.
You think he's gonna keep coming back around, bro?
What are we about to eat at?
This nigga wild.
Let me see that container.
Check. So I worried they pay me simply if fat jokes are all I bring for tea. But he's the first really fat guy I battled, so this is big for me.
Yeah. That shit real.
I mean, these fat jokes are acting Islamic. The fuck is he, a chocolate shake? I mean, you're too fat to walk over Subway greats, but you're in the Hall of Fame with Jared as the Subway greats. I mean, fucking your blood pressure is higher than the price of a brick. You are addicted to steaks if we're talking life on the strip. We would need a whole tray with ice on your wrist, and your fingers are too fat so you fucking type with a stick. But fuck jokes. I'll use reality to show that they're lame. The joke would be, you probably need 2 seats whenever you sit on an airplane. The reality would be, if you sat next to me on an airplane, it wouldn't ruin my night. It wouldn't ruin my flight. It would ruin my life. Him coming down the aisle with hard steps before breath. He's got no medicine here. I'd be praying with palms clenched. Sit down and you're drenched from your breast to your forehead. Fuck 2 seats. Large vest could only fit a park bench. In case of emergency landing, you need an extra large vest. If he has the window seat, the sun's eclipsed by your chest. And I'd be hard pressed to stay meta like our test, because this guy can't keep his side pad off the armrest.
Goodbye, yourself.
I paid to the girl.
Like Cheddar Bob when he shot himself.
I don't shoot. Hey, dumbass niggas shoot like this. I shoot like a goddamn police officer, nigga.
Like you shoot yourself, you gotta be a dedicated, bro.
Hey, you see how I got flocked back here?
Yeah. Me and Kane was just talking about this shit.
that nigga pissed off. I said, look at him, emotional.
I just told T-Kane, so I was waiting for the nigga to leave to use that DNA bar.
Oh.
You know
damn,
that?
fool, somebody got killed this morning. That shit crazy. I don't know who gonna be on the news though. Like you can't even go down this side of the street no more. They got all this shit locked up. And I left. It had to be like maybe between 7 and 7:30. Cause I went got an oil change, went down that way. They was already body cam.
Man, you went early, son.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to be the first one to get shit over. Yeah, I was like the second one. Got my truck washed, oil change. I don't know for what. I ain't going no motherfucking well. Alright, I'm about hop on the court.
I'm not in now. T-Kane to see you, man.
You ain't in the party.
I'm not in that one.
Which one you in?
Another one. Like I said, T-Kane to see you on, nigga.
No, both of y'all in a party, but I'm confused.
Well, send me a party invite then, nigga.
Oh, y'all both in a party?
Yeah, this whole deep. Send me a party invite, nigga. Are you deep? Yeah, that's a, nah, that's a lot of niggas.
I mean, I know any of them.
Nah, I don't know none of these fellas either. I lied. I know Greg.
Boy, you ain't even a man
Pharmacy
on line.
request.
I be hating goofy ass shit. Nigga, I just go right the fuck down with the eye.
I told you, Kane send you invite, bitch ass nigga.
Your name need to start with an A next time, nigga. And when you have to fill out line, gotta go to the fucking vault.
Hello. I was calling to see the price of a prescription I'm trying to fill.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Set, 15. Check my 15. 20.
Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Here we go.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Ready. Check 56. Watch the screen. 8.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Newton. Able to shake him up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And some space here. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. After the run, Newton going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. That touchdown certainly a welcome sight. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about getting early momentum. Well, here you go in the opening quarter.
Got to rebuild confidence, because when you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally, you've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone, and that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go. Right here. He's checking.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. In this offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now Rosen completes it to Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Kelly boy.
From just shy of midfield. That is incomplete.
Yeah, I did.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check.
They go play action. It's Rosen. Got his target, Samuel. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards in a Panther 1st down. So from the inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After 1-7 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now on 2nd and 13, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds a man. It's
Win the game.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Pump at 50 million fucking times and it's gonna be a fucking charge.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. It's caught by Coleman. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Oh, how have the tides have turned. Motherfuckers.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Play action here with Rosen. They'll roll him out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 37 for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Wow.
It's Coleman here. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2nd and goal from the 1.
25, check 25.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They come out here in the eye. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Blake Bortles, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And now it's Rosen looking. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive. knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To throw is Rosen. This one complete to Coleman. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Coleman. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
20.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Newton now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 31.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key third down runs, none of those teams save one has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see. Give him the ball, let him pick it up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Y'all want to grab 10-18 at the bottom?
Out of the gun, Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3 points.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. And that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Rosen. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
56. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 56.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. 1st down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
Check nickel. Safety's creeping. Under 10.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Now Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton taking it in. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That shit pissed me off crazy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They had to come from deep inside the territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They will run again with Coleman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Yeah.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That nigga be playing them passes, man.
That's all, that's all. Keep running.
Ooh.
Jesus, dog. Shit like that. I don't know, bro. I got blue.
Nah, but get a bit.
I'm gone, bro. Fuck this shit.
Still, DC still.
I'm good. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I got 3 fucking times.
I knew I was trying to fucking. This game, bro. As soon as I tried to fucking press L2, he ripped that bitch. I didn't know you go past me that bitch at that time. Yeah, oh, you by yourself? I'm by myself. Pull back, wait. What you doing that? Oh!